So the Troggoth just went.
And he clonked me. Cranged me.
He bonked you upside your dwarven
Noggin.
face.
Yeah.
Your fucking dwarven face. I appreciated the in-depth descriptions of Okri's appearance in the last episode. That was
very good. The SpongeBob close-up.
Yeah.
Just gristly. Was used, I think.
Okay, so it's Brocka's turn.
Sweet.
Her seeing Cass being ripped out of the gunner seat, Cass on death's door, she's going to charge. She's going to take out her saber, and she's going to charge the Troggoth with a called shot arms. And that, it looks like it's just an item they're carrying rather than arms or anything. So I think we're just going to have to do, she's going to try and get you free, Cass.
Yes, please drop me. But gently.
Just please.
Okay.
I can hear like bones popping.
Yeah.
Your own bones.
Yeah, I think she's going to be on 6s. Yeah. Okay. She gets 1. So it doesn't get through the armor, but I believe it counts. Oh no, if it attacks, deals damage. No.
Oh, she tried. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so she does rush up. She I think it's like the sort of thing that slashes across this thing's back, but is unable to get through. But she's engaged with the lot of you now. The other Dwarden, let's see. Yeah, they're gonna give them a volley, and they're going to fire.
Nice. We're just full of good quotes.
I really want to watch these again.
I know, right?
All right, pistol shots. How many dwarves are left? There are 5 dwarves left.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually going to do some damage. Okay.
Are there any living grots left, or were they all?
No, they're all dead.
They got taken care of by
Didn't do
last turn.
anything. That didn't do anything. Okay, so one of the dwarves,
they flail uselessly.
Yeah, so they're just kind of running and gunning with their little pistols, like firing into this mass. Hopefully, not going to hit that Cass, but ultimately the bullets bounce off of its ass. So that's the end of
ass bullets.
That's the end of the dwarf's turn, and then the order rolls around again to Okri.
All right,
Okri.
Okay, so I have been flung ways away from the gun, I assume.
You're still next to it. Yeah, you're still within 5 feet, but you've been knocked asunder. Your Princess Leia pose on the ground as you try to just...
Where did this bikini come from?
Oh my goodness. Where did this flowing cloth come from? I rip it off. I got my armor underneath. Surprise.
You still got the cinnamon buns, though, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just molded on the armor. I turn around. Camera does a close-up of my face with the broken lens, Spider-Man style. And I see Cass getting crushed, hearing her pop, like...
You hear her pop?
Like nerds in someone's mouth. And it's like, Cass! I hop into the seat of the gun, and I'm going to spend my action to infuse it. I'm just going to grab like essentially USB cord it just right into my my backpack.
Okay, it's the wrong way.
Oh, fucking God. Come on. I tried again. It is the wrong way.
Still somehow the wrong way.
Yeah. I turned it back. Third time, it works, as it always does. Yeah. And so I'm going to deal 1 extra damage now.
Nice.
And then I'm going to
try.
Shoot it. Shoot it. I get this many dice. And it has, what's its ladder thing? I'm at good.
It has a defensive great.
Okay, so I need 5s.
Are you just doing normal damage?
No, I'm using the sky cannon.
Okay, but okay.
Yeah, but regular damage. So I get 2, plus 1 for the etheric.
Plus 4 for the gun.
Plus 4, so 7.
Okay, 7. So takes a minor wound.
Oh.
You fire into it. Like, where do you aim for?
I'm aiming for the body mass away from Cass. So like it's in the it's in like the right hand, I guess, or something. What hand is Cass in?
She's in the left hand. And
okay, I'm shooting at the right of its body index. Yeah. Okay.
Body mass index. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Its body Cass index.
BCI.
I'm glad that you aimed away from me. That shows some class.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. And I will do it again. Because I'm going to spend a medal and shoot it again.
Wait.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, I did. No, my bad. I can't.
Because the infusion is one...
It's an action, yeah.
It feels worse than just using it to...
Yeah, just shooting twice.
Yeah, oh well.
But I guess the infusion lasts, like, forever?
No, until, I think, next round.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound great at all.
No, not really, does it?
Why don't you, look it up maybe on your off turn, and maybe it's better.
It is the end of my turn, though, so...
Cass, it is now your turn.
Actually, I want to cede my turn to Maris.
The etheric augmentation, actually, it's not me plugging into something, it's me spraying it into the air, and it grants +1 damage to all etheric weapons.
Oh!
For 3 rounds.
That's super cool.
That's much better.
So that didn't affect your damage so far, right? Like, that's still accurate, what you just did?
Yeah, it is, yeah. But now, the other dwarves also get it.
You're basically just like, spritzing in the air and everyone's going to walk through it. Yeah.
Just a little bit of perfume.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, its Boulder Club is also etheric, so...
What?
You know what? Great thing Maris hasn't directed Okri to do anything so far, because he'll actually listen to her this time.
Oh my goodness.
I feel bad for Okri. He takes I don't even know what Okri's done at this point.
Honestly, he kind of deserves it. It's just
a punching bag. As a player, I'm using Okri as a punching bag. Maris still thinks
Nico is a punching bag.
And Maris still thinks they're friends. Because he tried. So Maris, of course, is like, coming up next to Okri and just kind of grabs him by the shoulder, and she's like, "Do it again! Thing with the thing in the ether!"
Okri, do the thing. Would you like me to shoot it? Is that what you're...
Please shoot it!
Right. Is that what you want me to do?
And she is gonna give a little bit of advice, not a called shot, but part of it's gonna kind of advice on how to aim.
No, I'm just kidding.
You know what?
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm taking back my 3 dice and giving you -1.
Oh shit! You add 3 dice.
Yeah,
Sick.
Don't forget the 3 dice.
That'll teach you.
That'll teach Cass. Yeah.
Oh, oops.
I don't like being fought about.
But that's part of the tactic. She's gonna maybe just she kind of leans up and slightly adjusts the gun just by 1/4 of an inch.
The spring in the seat's not very great, so she kind of pushes it up.
Booster seat, Okri.
Yeah.
Let's roll that dice.
I did, and I got 3. So +5, 8 damage.
Okay.
It's got to be dead by now, right? It's got to be dead.
What do you shoot it this time?
Oh, the fucking neck head? Neck head area?
You hit it in its lower neck head.
What does it have left?
Blast rips through the front of it, so it kind of knocks loose some vocal cords.
Some?
The tongue also goes sloughing off into the distance. You see it fly, and it kind of sinks to one knee for a moment, Cass still in hand, and it looks at you, and it's nearly it's a foot away from your face, and it just narrows its eyes. Maris, what do you do for the rest of your turn?
Walk away.
What the hell?
Oh, I see. I know it's a sinking ship when I see one.
I guess I can't drag Okri away.
I can't believe I get to say this, but fuck you, Maris.
Wait, how much toughness does Okri have?
Oh, 0.
Can Maris feed him some aqua? DM?
I don't think so.
That's fair.
Let me look at this action. Let me,
Yeah, how about this? I'm gonna, after you shoot and it looks at me, I'm like, Maris, get out of here!
Use an object in close range.
Yeah, that's a tough precedent. The reason is it's kind of a tough mechanical precedent where you guys can just heal people around you instantly
with the water.
The thing is the other classes and players and everything, that's a spell. You have to actually have to cast a spell to do that.
That is totally fair. Yeah.
I don't
concede.
think so. Yeah.
So Okri shoves Maris, and she just kind of flails and starts stumbling back a few feet, so she's hopefully kind of out of range.
So you can move to the next zone.
Yeah, she's moved to the next zone.
All right, so you're
what zone would that be? Yeah,
you dive off the cliff 25 feet.
What? No, I
take surprise.
You're basically with all the other dwarves now.
Okay, I have some Dwarden shields.
Yes.
No, this is no. The last time this happened, shit.
like, what's another Dwarden dying around me?
All right, now we get to look up death tests.
Oh, because it's Cass's turn.
Yeah, Cass's turn.
Y'all didn't heal me.
Well, we can't get to you. You have to go within close range. I'm not going to go fucking God of War style scale a troll.
Oh, that'd be so cool, though.
That'd be pretty cool, but my character's not combat oriented enough to do that.
It's got no knees.
This thing is tough as hell.
Yeah. Fuck Drizzle Shroom. This guy's way harder.
I was curious, what's Drizzle doing right now?
Just flopping.
He's flopping around on the back. Yeah.
Okay, a death test is a DN4 test. The complexity is determined by the severity of the wound that caused you to become mortally wounded.
Oh, that was a major, wasn't it?
That was a deadly wound. So you have a 4-3. It is your highest attribute, your body, mind, or your soul. It just uses your strongest attribute.
So if you succeed on the death test, you have managed to cling to life. You are no longer mortally wounded and may remove the stunned condition. Your toughness remains at 0 and your wound track is full. So if you take further damage, you become mortally wounded again. If you fail, you edge closer to death. The DN death test increases by 1, but can never go above 6. If the DN would ever go above 6, you die.
Oh my god.
This usually means that you have failed a death test 3 times. If you suffer damage while mortally wounded, the complexity of the death test increases by 1.
Oh my god.
If the complexity ever exceeds the number of dice in your dice pool for the test, you immediately die.
Someone's dying tonight.
However, if you are mortally wounded, you can make a last stand on your turn before making a death test. However, you then immediately die after your turn.
Oh, so you'd only do that if there's absolutely no way to survive. Hence last
But
stand.
you can choose you can choose it on your last, you have a 6-4, and you're like, fuck this.
Are you guys
Gotcha.
so am I just dead? Is that what you guys
No.
Don't worry. We're just looking up what could possibly happen.
Okay.
Franco, what is Cass's highest attribute?
Her highest attribute, and that would be body, mind, soul?
Yeah.
Body.
Okay, what is that?
4.
4, okay. On 4d6, roll a DN 4-3 death test.
Okay, and then it's just on body?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, if you fail, you're not dead.
Yeah.
But it gets harder. Yeah, it's like bleeding out.
So I need to succeed in 3 of these. Okay, 4s or higher. I got 1. Got a 5.
Okay.
Cass, as you are, being gripped, you feel, blood kind of drips out of your mouth as you look up at your friends. What do you say? You're not dead.
I say,
it's fair. Okay. It's the Troggoth's turn.
Wait, what about those? What about the dwarves?
They go after him. So Baraka tried to get you free already, but she wasn't able to, and then they shot. Okay. Okri.
Oh.
You just shot him?
Yeah. See, just gonna do a fake out. I'm gonna be the one to die today.
No, you got art and everything.
I know. Can I get a refund?
Guys, both of you are gonna die.
And then Maris just rolls down the cliff.
How does 11 sound?
How does 11 what?
Oh, hang on. Actually, is it 10? I think I counted dice twice. It's 10.
Oh, 10? Cool. Cool. That's...
Oh, wait.
Sorry. You can't play me like this. my poor heart.
I forgot to add his successes.
This Troggoth has 6, maybe 5 other options.
I forgot to add his successes.
12.
Okay. Oh, that's not so bad. Cool. 12?
12.
Minus armor? 11. So I take 3 because I take a deadly wound. Describe it.
Yeah, so I think at this point he sweeps up this massive boulder on a club, and it just strikes Okri center chest, and I think your head snaps back and hits the back of the turret, and I think you just slump over. Is Okri still alive?
I have a wound left.
Okay.
There's still one dwarden on this ship who still draws breath. Well, there's a few.
Baraka says, "No, there's 2." And the Troggoth attacks again. This time, swinging back on Brocka.
No!
God damn it, I forgot I had a medal. Could have used that to heal Okri. Fuck me. And I was even thinking about how I was going to use my medal.
There's a lot of ones in here, so that's good. There's
good.
4
it's
ones
good that the
pool.
NPC is the one who's taking the whip.
Yeah, we won't want our non-player characters to die on us.
Dave's characters to die.
Oh,
okay.
Get us some more doom.
That's 5 ones in this pool. So then, this armor. How much armor does Brocka have?
If we all survive this, we're gonna be just like superhumans. You realize?
Brocka clings to life as she steps up and tries to swing again. And I think this Troggoth, just like using whatever like strength it has left, swings back and just like crushes her ribs as she like falls to a knee and just like clutches her chest, and you just hear like breath leave her and she like slumps over.
Use a soul fire. God damn it.
It's the Dwarden's turn. They're gonna roll. No. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I forgot to say. As this is all happening, you notice the Troggoth's wounds become covered in spores, and it looks a little bit more, as Nico would say, hale and hearty. These dwarves, they fire off with their pistols, like ringing out shots, bouncing off the tough hide of this creature. Oh, well, in that case,
aha!
It does peel off a few damage then.
Yes! 2 more rounds of that.
And Brocka, she, coughs, pushes herself back up, very shaky, takes out her saber, and attempts to strike again.
Is an etheric saber?
No. Not enough. It's too weak. It's kind of like she kind of like swings it up, but it glances off the
Doesn't she
skin.
have a bunch of cool grenades to do an awesome suicide last stand with?
Or a gun?
She does, but it would have spread, and you would take damage from that. So she doesn't want to do that.
What a great gal.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of the turn. You see eagles flying overhead. No,
they're closer, but we still have one more round, right?
Yeah. Now, but you do hear something. I'm just going to make sure that I describe it the right way.
And it's the second Troggoth.
Airlifted. Okri, and I guess not from Maris from this angle, but Okri, you're dazed, and you actually see a red dot appear on the Troggoth's flesh, and you hear a high-powered, and you like it soars past you, and it rips through the left arm of the Troggoth, which was holding Cass.
Yeah.
It splits the hand apart, and it basically like rips a line down from its knuckles to the center of its elbow, and its arm has been like clovered in half, and Cass is free and now on the ground. What do you do? Okay, do you have a free moment to react?
I shoot the Troggoth.
Oh, actually, you know what?
What?
That kills it.
No!
Does it really? Does it really? Okay.
Nah, fuck that.
What an epic ending. Oh, you know what? Actually,
fuck.
Damn it. Maris was going to jump into that fucking... We would have all taken a turn on the turret.
Wow. Okay.
It turns out it's dead, actually.
As life begins to slip away, Cass, your vision is going dark. Maris, you're okay.
Your cowardice has saved you.
Okri, you look up and you see the telltale sign of a bright red dot appear, hovering first across the hull of the ship, scanning up to the creature's chest, and finally landing on its head. You hear this high-pitched squeal of a rifle ring out, and you see this accelerated slug come whipping across the horizon. It enters the front of this creature's skull, and before it knows what has happened, blasts out the back, sending a spray of gray matter all across the battlefield behind it. Cass, you are released from this death grip as this creature slumps and hits the deck and rolls back onto the ground, and you hear the telltale signs of Caradron propellers moving towards you.
There it is, Soulbound. I get out of the seat of the gingerly get out of the seat of the turret. Just, oh god,
Soulbound. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Okri, you look over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And I think probably there's a mixture of emotion as you see who's standing at the top of this.
Oh
deck
no!
of this
Oh fuck! I'm going to quickly go reach into a pocket with like messed up fingers and kind of gingerly unstopper a vial and just drink it.
You see the bright burgundy armor of the Barak-Narr fleet, and you actually recognize the ship in particular that is coming towards you at the head of this company. It is the Acclimate Proclamation, which is the flagship, of Captain Cobaldus Grimrot, your former captain. You see him actually on the prow of the ship. You see a rather wide dwarden clad in dark oxidized copper armor with a set of bronze epaulets forged into his shoulders. You actually see him with a giant aetheric long rifle up on the railing of the ship. It's cooling as the steam vents off. You notice he has molded bronze and burgundy tricorn fused into his helmet. You notice that as well. He has a pair of ocular goggles that he flips up, revealing the face of a dwarden that looks kind of like Tommy Lee Jones.
Wrinkly yet stern.
Wrinkled, stern, and takes no shit from anyone. And the fleet is moving towards you. It is still, let's say 20 seconds from reaching you.
Real quick, what was the name of the ship again?
The Acclimate Proclamation. It's known as the Jewel of Barak-Narr, a particularly massive ironclad decked out with, a single. It's often used for bombardment, so it actually has a kind of like this central cannon that faces downwards.
It kind of faces downwards.
Yeah, this is like a dreadnought of a ship.
This is for aggressive negotiations. Nice.
You know that you see the rest of the Dwarden crew rushing about as they prepare to link up with where this flare was coming from.
Mm-hmm. I assume I have like a couple broken bones, and I'm just gonna head down. Like, Cass, you alright?
She just coughs up blood.
Jesus.
Metis.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm here.
Can you go help Cass, please? I'll help Bronca.
Maris runs over to Cass and is doing all the medicine. Well, no, Maris is gonna give her some water, glowing water.
She like reaches over to a pocket. She's like, if I don't make it, you make sure.
No.
You make sure that my father gets this. And she pulls out a little piece of paper for you.
Maris just palms a piece of paper and is like grabbing Cass and like tears in her eyes. She's like, "You're gonna make a Cass. I made it. If I made it, you can make it."
I don't think any of my bones are in the same places.
just
This is a very emotional scene. But I don't think my bones are in the right place.
We'll get them back into the right place, Cass. I promise.
Oh, chiropractor.
Okay, just shh, Cass. And Maris like tips some aqua into her mouth. While she's talking.
I don't know how this works actually.
I have no idea,
Aqua Garanis help me out.
So the way I can see it is like, I guess yeah, because you're dying, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in death throes.
Oh, well, how much drops you got on you?
I think she still has to actually do like a save, right? Like, doesn't she?
Healing with
getting help. An ally within close range of you can use an action on their turn to make a mind medicine test to help you. The DN of this test is equal to the DN of the thing. As a free action, you can drink a sphere worth of Aqua Garanis.
So we don't have 100, I don't think.
Yeah.
I have 25
not between the three of us.
Because I got 25 drops.
So if you do a mind medicine test at I believe now it is a 5-3, they're no longer mortally wounded and recover a toughness.
Now, I don't want to like lead you guys down in anything, but
we do
I'm feeling some soul fire here.
You could try, so with the, you're not in a combat situation anymore. You could try the medicine and then
a soul fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
as like a last resort, just
clear.
Does Soulfire ever come back? Is it like gone forever?
You refresh Soulfire when you accomplish like feats or complete objectives, stuff like that.
And also, apparently, if you do a last stand and heroically sacrifice yourself.
Okay.
Don't
Your
do that.
friends are enthused. Yeah.
Don't shoot the dead drizzle. He's dead. So for metal, I thought I could use an extra dice, but I can't. It was just like double training or focus, which wouldn't matter if I don't have training or focus in medicine.
True.
So that's like useless. Okay, well, let's give this a go. What am I rolling for?
The DN of the test is equal to the DN of the
death test. So 5-3.
Can you succeed
So
on
it's just
that?
not possible.
So I only have 3 dice to roll. I cannot succeed on that. So
you have 3 dice to roll.
No, 3 dice. You get 3 5s.
I guess I can do some.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Part of the cards.
Just roll perfectly.
I had a moment of flipping numbers around.
It's all good, yeah.
I thought it was 5. I got a 4 and 2 3s.
No, you let me on.
Yeah, I thought you had it for half a second.
No, so Maris is trying. She's taking bandages out of her bag. She's trying to
just putting them on top of Cass.
Putting them on top of Cass, like trying to stop the bleeding, and like she started to try to like set a bone, but like just stopped when Cass like started to scream, and like sat back and was just looked at Cass, and she's like, "You know what you got to do, Cass?
Go towards the light."
No.
Closes Cass's eyes.
I'm so sorry.
Cass, you have to call on the soul binding right now. You have to do it.
Oh, you could do that too.
Oh, fuck.
I appreciate you leaving it up to me.
No, edit it out. Cass, we have to call on the soul binding, all right?
Stay in. You guys don't get to do that shit. No. I'm not editing shit.
Maris is like, oh yeah, I've never done this before. So she just kind of lays her little hands on Cass.
You know what you have to do? You have to do this. Because I'm not going to.
I'm really tired.
Okay, so Maris just like puts her hands on like either side of Cass's face and kind of like closes her eye, and Okri's gonna feel a little bit of a more than a little bit of a tug. The soul fire just kind of like spreads into Cass and starts trying to mend shit and pull her back from death.
I feel all tingly all of a sudden, and my southern swagger is back at a maximum force. She was like nearly torn apart by this thing. Like I imagine her spine was dislocated, her ribs were just crushed, possibly like some of her organs even were pierced from her bones cracking. And she feels them just like popping back into place as her body like slowly or quickly shifts as she's like put back together by this unnatural force, and her eyes just open wide, and she feels rejuvenated, as if she wasn't even crushed to death.
Well, I mean, you keep all your wounds. You do recover half your toughness.
The propellers are quite loud now, and you hear the exhausts. And as this ship kind of comes along, you turn sideways along to see you. You see a Dwarden on the back fire up a spotlight and points it at all of you.
It's daytime.
It's a special spotlight.
Isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I am tending to Brocca's wounds. All right, 1 second.
She has like one wound left.
Oh, you know what? This is for insult's sake.
For you?
This is more for insult's sake.
Insulting who?
The captain. The guy was like, well. 1 second. I got 3 successes. So I tend to Brocca's wounds.
I mean, her toughness was all that was wounded, and it refreshed at the end of the fight.
Perfect.
So you just like gently like give her a little bit of a shoulder massage.
No, everything's fine. Okay, give me a second then. I'll just like.
I'm fine, Okri. We're safe.
All right, 1 second then, and I'll just pop my shoulder back in. Just okay. Oh.
She looks over her shoulder. No, not. I need 2 Dwarden names.
Grom.
Einar Brasnik.
That sounds too much.
No.
Okay.
Oh no, Amar and Grom.
Perfect.
No, she points at where they were on the ground.
We'll get their tags. We'll give them to their family. Don't worry about that. They'll get their stipend. I know, I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I have to deal with this now. And I turn around, I take the helmet off. And just kind of hold it under my shoulder, the crook of my arm.
Yeah.
And I face Captain Grimrot.
He waits for you to speak.
I wait for him to speak.
Oh, God damn it. And Maris is like...
Hand on the pistol.
Maris is helping Cass up, just like staring at Cass and looking back at them like...
Cass and Maris, Cass is gonna limp up. Is this a friend of yours?
Was.
I see that there's a bit of tension here. Perhaps I should exit the scene.
Maris just like walks Cass away.
Yeah.
Let it be known, Okrison, I came to save their lives, not yours. There's no room for a kinslayer in my fleet.
That's a very good voice. Well, I figured we're square now.
He kind of like narrows his eyes and basically imagine like he's got like the top half of his head exposed, but he's got like this breather
He still has the beard, like the metal beard. Oh, that's
he's got
fucking
the metal
cool.
beard, yeah. And as he actually speaks, you see steam kind of coming out.
Oh, is he like Blackbeard but steampunk?
You can consider that. He does have a metal tricorn.
Fuck yes, that's badass.
Damn, I wish I was that badass.
Plays havoc on the neck.
Maris is still in like hearing distance, so she's just gonna yell, "Don't insult our rescuers!"
Okri, I would like to know from your perspective why I should not gun you down here and let your friends go. Please, help me see this.
Okri?
Yeah, you have a lot to say for yourself there.
Well,
give me a moment here.
Perhaps I can enlighten your friends if you haven't already told them.
No, I've told them. I've told them the truth.
You've told them everything about Tegan, Quartermaster, Cogwrench.
Yes, I have.
Butchered in his sleep, in his quarters.
No.
And he looks over his shoulder at the crew, and they you can tell like amongst the. Do a social check. Let's do an intuition mind 4-2.
Intuition mind 4-2. 2 successes. 6s.
Okay, cool. So you can tell that amongst the crew, regardless of what you remember happening, this crew is united in their perspective of what you did.
Oh no. Seems to me your perception is a little different than mine. I have defended myself, and in your court, clearly that did not do enough. Sorry. I think something shifted in there. Captain Grimrot, I invoke Article 85, subsection 18, Amendment B of the Caledron Code of Law. I require safe passage for all current parties, and in exchange, this is gonna suck. I will.
Braka, I think as you start to say this, Braka kind of like looks over at you and puts a hand on your shoulder. We'll cede rights to the Aether mine that we were going to establish northeast of here. We'll turn over all mining rights. If you bring Okri, my crew, his friends, bring safe passage back, and we'll work with you to set up that new skyport. We'll turn it over to you.
The other option is you get me.
Braka turns up to Okri. It's not going to end well for you.
Oh, I figured, but I've been running a long time, Braka. Maybe it's time I face it. And I walk up, farther up to the ship. What say you
Maris is running and like about to defend Okri, and then hears that, and she's like,
"You gonna be a good captain? Set yourself up. Get that vein, glory and riches for your port, or are you gonna get me?"
Jeez.
Well, Cass is trying to digest what's going on here.
Maris is gonna like run up next to Okri and look over at Grimrot. And just kind of like just gives, or I guess looks down at Okri and just gives him like a long look, and she's like, Okri, I don't want you to. Why did I start talking like Cass?
It's infectious.
It's an infectious thing, that voice of mine.
Maris is like, I don't think you should go. You have to stay here with us.
Oh.
You can't leave. And then she looks at Grandma and she goes, you can get like mining rights, ether, a whole lot of money, and I can rest assured, Okri is not worth as much as that as he is to me. And she's just kind of like put her hand over his mouth, and she's just like kind of like slaps his mouth a few times. You're gonna get more out of getting those mining rights, and I think you're gonna come away with more than you might want than just some old warden that, like, who really knows what happened.
Okay, I want you to do...
How does my diplomat working on this too?
Yeah, I think that's the perfect use of something like that.
And just before you roll that, Cass has something to say that may or may not help you. I'm not sure. She's gonna hobble
Either
over.
way, I can't wait.
Yeah, she's gonna hobble over. Now, I'm just a simple country girl, but it is worth saying to you that Okri is now under the protection of the
Storm's mandate.
The Storm's mandate. Thank you. I keep fucking forgetting that. It seems to me like if you were to take him as your prisoner, rightfully or unrightfully so, you'd be doing wrong by them and making an enemy. I'm not quite sure that you want to make.
Okay, cool. I want to do a group check here. Maris, if you want to roll Guile and add some dice from Braca, from Okri, and from Cass. 1d6 each, I think, unless you guys are also trained in Guile.
Guile.
I have a 1 level in Guile, but...
Oh, cool. Then you can add 2. So it will consider it a help.
I have no Guile.
Cool. Okay, so Guile Mind, so just to kind of run through your pool, Dylan, what do you got there?
I got nothing in Guile, but I got 3d6 for Mind. But with the Diplomat is that you get I don't know if this will work, but you have an advantage. Capital A, on opposed tests.
That reduces the difficulty.
When attempting to resolve a conflict.
Yep.
Okay. Let's roll it. Go ahead.
Do I need to roll something here?
No, you're just helping Maris.
Yeah, okay, good.
So I'm rolling 5.
Okay.
What do I need to succeed? Because I got...
You're going to be on 3s because you have advantage.
Okay, because I got 2 5s and a 4.
3 successes.
Yep.
Yes, and he's on... Okay, actually, yeah, you do squeak by. Kinda mulls it over, and you see him, cast a glance towards all of you. Okri, I think just based on the relationship, you'll get this one for free as part of your natural awareness. You can see him sizing up
the offers.
Well, sizing up the offers, but not only that, sizing up the condition of everyone around you. You can see him running through all of the options in his head, like what the cost would be of doing this, the effort it would actually require to expend, and slowly he nods like,
very well, we'll take the Aether rights, and Okerson can stick with your little crew.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, it's very kind of you.
He steps away from the railing of the ship. As he does so, you see like the visor kind of like fold down like Iron Man style as he turns and walks away. And he signals, and another ship kind of lowers down to the ground for you all to board.
Cass silently says, I don't quite like that fella.
Yeah, no. Me neither. But let's get the hell out of here.
Okri, when we're back on Tolan, you got a lot of explaining to do. I want details.
I just get on the ship.
Whew, we made it. We actually made it out the other side. It's me, your DM, Dave, here with a few seasonal greetings and updates. This is the finale episode of our Crash and Burn arc. We based this off of the free starter adventure written by Elaine Lithgow and Cubicle 7. It's a ton of fun, great way to get started in the Age of Sigmar, and we're actually going to drop a link in the show notes if you want to check it out. It's a free download off their site. The next episode is an adventure, all-new adventure, with Elven Corsair Phallus, Kurnoth Hunter Frostglade, and Enderin Master Bort Jortson. This will go live on December 16th. If you want to help support the show, you can help us out by retweeting us and leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. We tried to give shout-outs in the show for folks who can give us a hand, so please consider, and maybe we can bring it up. Whoa, getting the burpee. Also, later in December, we're actually going to be doing a little bit of a behind-the-scenes roundtable show where we talk about our characters, the story so far, and everything like that. If you have any questions, we have a Google form in the description of this episode. So if you have any questions about anything, no spoilers will be answered. But if you have any questions about people's characters, anything about the episodes, anything like that, you can drop it in there and we'll try and get it in the episode. I think that's it. Thanks, everybody. I know it's been a long 2020. I know myself, I'm really, really excited for, the holiday season, even though we're going to be staying mostly at home. But all the more reason to stock up on eggnog and cookies. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get back to the finale. With this, being resolved, what they're going to do is they're going to fly you back. Now, do you want to stop at Gromerstown on your way back, or do you want to go all the way back to Torlin?
Well, we should go back to Gromerstown. Our ship is there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you go back, and it's a long journey. The crew of this vessel pay you very little kindness. They are professional in their duty, and they are responsible for your well-being. But you can tell that there's very little, love, especially for Okri and his companions. They are a little bit more okay, you can tell, like a little more jovial towards Brocca's crew.
Oh, Maris doesn't even try to make friends this time. She doesn't even try.
Cool. Anything you guys need to do on the ship before we arrive at Gromerstown?
Nope. I think Maris is just going to eat some food, have a sleep, find a corner, and pass out in it.
Sure. Yeah, that's pretty fair. So I also want now this is a little bit out of character, but I'd like you guys to name the island that you guys were lifted from.
Oh,
are you raising your hand? I can't tell.
It sounds like
I'm like it has something with mushrooms. There has to be like
drizzle.
what's a good mushroom? Drizzle's Island.
Drizzle Drop Island.
Oh,
I like good. That one. That is perfect.
Because that's where we dropped Drizzle Shroom.
How do we did we know that was his name though?
Yeah, he said his name.
He did say it? Okay. Drizzle Drop Drop
Isle.
Okay. So you arrive, you sail back in. Gromerstown, since you've left, has calmed down a little bit. Like there was a little bit of tension between these Dwarden and the folks heading up the crew, the more nautical vessels here, the less, the lower folk.
Literally.
Also, you remember that, in exchange for piloting these Dwarden to their new skyport, the deal was as long as they leave, you're going to get information on those ships that have been disappearing. Let's remember that months ago that we talked about.
Tell me about the, what was the ship's name again? It was the something's Bosom?
Bosom of Mercy.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. So you make your way back. You hop off the vessel, and as you do so, one of the Dwarden pauses and looks over to Okri. I was supposed to give you this, and it's a sealed envelope. It's got very nice embossment on it and a wax seal, and he hands it to
which
Okri.
one? Give this to me.
Just one of the Barak-Narr crew.
Okay, I'll just kind of grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Crack the seal. I'll just read it right now.
Okay, sure. Basically like a merchant's agreement. It is an offer of work to resolve a dispute between Barak-Narr and a series of local disturbers on a nearby island. They're looking for additional crew.
Barak-Narr and... Okay, so it's a letter of dispute between Barak-Narr, who now has the rights to the Ether Gold.
Yeah.
And... locals?
The local residents of that island. Yeah. Okay. They are saying that they need, they're interested in hiring some additional manpower to deal with this.
I'll pocket it, and just keep quiet contemplation.
At some point, Maris is going to go over to Cass and just go, "Hey, Cass, I think you should take this back. I didn't read it, but I think you should hold on to it." And she just slips the whatever piece of paper Cass had given her when she thought she was going to die back to her.
Well, thank you. I was perhaps a bit premature on that, but if I ever were to keel over, I would very much appreciate if you could take that to my father Evan back in Gulch. I'd like him to be aware of my death at the very least. I wouldn't want him to sit there wondering if I was ever coming back home.
Maris is like, I promise, and just gives her a big old hug. Friendship forever.
I wish we could say it's been a blast, but I know we wouldn't have got through it on the other side without you, so much appreciated. And Braca extends a hand.
You've opened my eyes to the terrors of flying ships. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think I might stick with the ocean for a while and maybe some dry land.
That makes two of us.
Maris tries to hug her instead of shaking her hand.
Sure. Yeah, I think she'll allow it. She'll do a typical, like, blank expression as you do so, but she gives you a kind of a firm pat on the back.
That's the point. How many Dwarden died, by your estimate, Braca? How many of your crew died?
Of my crew? We lost 6.
You lost 6? Your frigate, the Grund.
Yeah. We're north of 50. I don't know if there's other survivors out there. 50 Dwarden died, at least.
Yeah. And for what? So I can stay here? Great trade. Wonderful. And I walk off.
The storm is passing by. I start to stare. What am I doing? I should be standing strongly and firmly, grabbing my chair tight as I stumble. Raving circus, won't you crumble? This wild sea raging inside me. I rest my feet.
We see the Acclimate Proclamation in flight over the Soulfire Sea. Its crew singing and cheering while Grimrot calmly regards a map of the new Aethervane mining rights. Meanwhile, we see the ramshackle piers of Gromerstown as Bolga Thanebreaker signs a document produced by Trenton Skiggs. Storm's mandate lays claim to another ally for the realm of Sigmar, while Bolga slides a worn leather map over, the last known contact with the Bosom of Mercy. And finally, back on Torlin, the party returns home. The massive Levide on Turtle Island lets out a low, decisive echo through the water, and from her post at the head of the shell, Aranius narrows her eyes and regards the sound carefully and cautiously, interrupted only by a horn being let out, welcome these damaged heroes home.
Into this